Hi, this is Lorraine with the social media tip of the week. And yes, last week I talked about important questions, and so I wanted to continue some more important questions. So here are a few more that I think that you should always consider when you're thinking about your social media strategy for your business. And the first one I think that's really important is you have to decide how often you're going to post. So for instance, I post around 3 or 4 times on Twitter a day. I post about once or twice on Facebook a day. LinkedIn is about once a day. And then I also post in various groups too on LinkedIn and also various groups on Facebook. And sometimes what I do is when I do a blog, I actually take that picture from my blog and link that to Pinterest, and then I actually put a connection link on that picture. So there's a couple things that I'm always doing, and so you want to consider what you're doing for your business with posting. It's really important to be consistent, so I think this really, how often you post really plays into that whole consistency thing with social media. The second question you want to ask is, what are some of the best networks that I want to spend most of my time on? So for instance, I spend a lot of time on LinkedIn and I get a lot of business through LinkedIn. So that's, that is what you have to consider. If you're consumer based, Facebook may be the place. And if you're business to business, LinkedIn is definitely the place. So the other thing is you want to actually, this is the big question. You want to ask yourself, all this activity that I'm doing on social media, how are you going to convert that activity from having a lot of connections and followers and friends and fans to actually paying clients? And you want to ask yourself that, because if you ask yourself that, then you'll figure out how you're going to spend your time on social media. What are the things that you're going to do for your particular business? So, and lastly, I just want to talk about measuring. Always take time. You want to ask yourself this question: how am I going to measure this activity if it's working? Is my activity working on the different social media networks? So until next week, this is Lorraine Duncan from BizGo on Social with your social media tip of the week. Have a great weekend.